Welcome to Life Made Up of Questions. Welcome all my subscribers around the globe to this platform. Today we are having our guest, Professor Dr. Ushaa Eswaran, who is basically an engineer with over 32 years of experience in the field of education, research, skill development, and career research. She is a former planning board member of Tiruvallur University. She is also actively engaged in imparting skill development, career development, empowering women, and academic consultancy through SEEK as its CEO. So, welcome you, ma'am, to this forum, Life Made Up of Questions.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, let's start the discussion. First of all, you are into academics for more than 30 plus years of experience. Now we can see a drastic transformation over the education industry on a total basis. Whether the attitude or aptitude of the students, the skills, and the requirement of skill enhancement in the current scenario. So you are doing this upskilling methods also. So please, can you please give an idea from your side?
Yeah, so a very good question. And let me start with why nowadays skills are given more importance and what happened when we studied. So, if we go back to the centuries, we can start with the agricultural age, that is in 18th century. So that was actually a lot of creativity was there during that 18th century. A lot of people used to make their own crafts, and a lot of art was there in existence, and everything they thought how it can be done, and they did it. It was not available earlier, so everything was creative. So agricultural age was everybody were business owners. Actually, they had their own land and they were cultivating and they were living. So that was a different age, and a lot of small pots and even sculptures, paintings, lot of things were created. But when it came to 19th century, we have been seeing a machine world, because a lot of machines have come. When they were doing by hand, only less number of quantities were made, and when it came to machine age, a lot of things are made using machines. So people, what happened is, started selling their lands, and they started coming into the factories, started doing a routine work. Whatever is being said, they will do. They will not have any creativity there. So that became a routine job in 19th century. Then came the information age, that is 20th century. Computers have come into existence, and a lot of data information technology was booming. And even there, they had a process, and they were just following that, and they were doing. But now in this 21st century, it is called as a conceptual age. So this is an age where we have all those machines to do the routine jobs. So this is why we are not able to follow the earlier age of education of rote learning, because that time we were by hearting, writing the exam, getting the marks, getting a job, and 9 to 5 job. It was very much routine. We know what should be the output, and we were able to give the input and getting the output. But now, since the automation has come into existence, all the routine jobs, whichever work, if you need an output, if you give this input, if you get this output, that is automatically programmed. So that is done by a machine. So nowadays, human who don't want to think, who don't want to innovate something new, or they don't want to invent anything, they don't want to be creative, they don't want to use their brain, just like that, they want to come and work like a machine, they will not have jobs. That is the scenario in the 21st century. That is the reason we are more into skill development, because unless or otherwise you are creative and you have some skills, you are an expert in that area, you will not get the job. So that is the thing which has pushed everybody into this skill development, conceptual learning, experiential learning. You learn and do. If you do something, then only we can say that you have learned something. So that is what is the ultimate need of the hour. Anybody with their skill and talent and knowledge, just knowledge alone, they can't do anything. They need to know how to implement and give a solution to a problem. So how they will know that this is the solution for the problem? They should have learned, while learning only, they should have done some practical experiments, and they should know how to apply the concepts in the real life situation. So that is why lot of education changes have come, and students are not aware of all these things. They are thinking and parents are also not aware of all these things, and teachers are also not knowing what to do. They are thinking if they do the syllabus, that's enough. If they conduct the exam and if their school 100% everybody has passed in the exam, that's enough. But a lot of things are happening where awareness have to be created. So that is the first and foremost thing which I am doing. First of all, create awareness where we are going, because you can pack bag for Shimla and you go to a Thar desert, what will happen? So that is what is happening. You carry a lot of cold clothes and going to a hottest place in the world, you cannot survive there. Similarly, if you are carrying cotton clothes and going to Kashmir, Jammu and Kashmir, you cannot survive there. This is what the children are doing. They don't know where they are going. And they are preparing their bag like what others are doing. They are not doing something what is required. So a lot of awareness creation is required. And I'm totally into creating awareness as to what is the need of the hour, which are all the jobs that are going to get automated. So this has to be known. And if you plan a career, you cannot blindly follow somebody else and plan your career. You have to be unique. Personalized career guidance is very much required. The mass career guidance will never work anymore. So this is what is the need of the skill development. And the demographic dividend. I mean, entire world, if you see, we have youth. Only India has more youth, and every country is just looking at India. So if we are skilled, everybody will get job. So there is no way that we are going to fall short. But if you are not skilled, everybody is going to be jobless. So it's a very critical situation. That is why skill development is the need of the hour. Awareness creation is very much required. What is the century expecting from the youth? So that is what I am into.
Yes, we got a better clarity over that subject. Traditionally, we used to think after completing a course, whether a professional course or a degree course or anything, usually people plan for